Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me today back here in Utopia. I hope you're having a good day. We are nearly at the end of this gorilla habitat now, and it's turning out really good. I'm very happy with it. Still undecided with what I'm doing at the water here. What I was going to have a look at was whether there was any big enrichment items that would warrant having their own island. There's not. I was hoping there'd be like one of the big feeding areas or something. Oh, there is. Sorry, I forgot to put the food ones on. There we go. Forage box. That's what I wanted. So that is going to go over there. Let's just get some of these other ones dotted around elsewhere first. Let's pop one over here. Let's get something. Let's see, where can we go? A little bit tricky. There's not a lot of space. I guess down here, and then actually this is a nice small one. Maybe I could try and squeeze this in over here somewhere. Let's just make sure that they're all usable. Good, okay. Oh, and a tree forager. Ew. Have I got room? Yeah, actually, I can just go in there, can't it? Inaccessible, accessible, fantastic. Right, so let's get this island done. So my thinking is something just above the surface here. It doesn't need to be huge. Just something like that. And then I can put the forage box on it. Now, I'm assuming it's going to say inaccessible at the moment, just because, obviously, they can't get to it. Now, how do I want them to get to it? That's the question. Do I just want to do... See, I was wondering whether I could do stepping stones. But I don't know that will work. I like the idea that they'll have to leap. I just don't know if that's very practical. Let's have a look. No, they're not going to be able to jump from one to the other. That's a shame. That would have been kind of fun, wouldn't it? It's fine. I'll just build them a bridge. Something like that. Now, let's see. Right, it still says inaccessible. That's not good. Okay, well they can get to it. Maybe I just need to position it again. Okay, inaccessible. I wonder if I just need a bit more space around the edge. I don't know if this will solve anything, but I'll give it a go. I wish it told you why. I wonder if it's too low, whether it needs to be higher. No. I wonder if it's because it's over water. It's quite annoying, isn't it? Okay, never mind. I mean, yeah, I'm not convinced by all this anyway. It's not looking particularly good, is it? So let's change that plan. It was a nice idea. I'd like to do something over the water. I'll tell you what, I might just do a series of bridges. Just to give them somewhere to go. Let's do that. Let's do that instead. That will work. And then I will use these again, but what I could just do is some of these. I mean, actually, it's only really going to be a couple, isn't it? Let's be honest. So that needs to go back to the land because they can't go over the water at all. I might do another one and shrink it down. Okay, let's have a look at this. Let's see if I can, just maneuver these bits together. Like so. Whoa. Let's try that again because I just moved it in the wrong direction. That was the one I wanted to do. Okay. And then I can create, hopefully, just a couple of small islands. And again, I could probably just put a couple of little, you know, sort of extend the islands a little bit like this and put a couple of enrichment items out there. Give them a reason for going out to it, I guess. Let's have a look. Let's just check that they can actually go on that. Yes, they can. Wonderful, that's a good first step. They're thirsty. Ah, maybe I do need to put water down for them. I thought they would be able to drink out of the lake, but apparently not. Interesting. That's fine. Let's give them a little water trough over here. And then let's give them one over here as well. No, that doesn't look good at all. Let's try that again. No, that's not working, is it? Okay, let's try it over here. No, that's still not working. Why is that going strange? Let's have a look. Is that, oh, is that still a bit funky? Okay, let's have a look. Accessible, good. And accessible. Oh, look, they're using their feeder. That's good. Okay, there we go. There's a couple of water things in for them. Right, let's come back over to here then. I guess if we go back to here, I could put some more toys down. How about a tire? Let's stick another grab toy down here. Let's give them a mirror mobile. Why not? And a sprinkler. There we go. So they've got some good reasons to go over there now. And then we'll do some decorating. I'm going to continue the same theme that I've got around the other bridges because I think it works. Try and keep it looking natural. Okay, that's okay, it's getting there. Let's keep going. Excellent, I've got our first gorilla heading over there now. Let's get a tree or two, I think, on here. Inaccessible. It's still inaccessible. What about these other ones? Are they? Doesn't tell me, does it? Typical. Oh, that's inaccessible as well. It really doesn't like some of these things being over here, does it? I'm not too fussed. I mean, they're going to go over there anyway, so hey ho. I'm fine with it. If they're not usable, they're not usable. It's just frustrating. I think it's probably because it's on water again, but you know, there's only so much you can do about that. It's going to look nice, and they are going to walk over there, so I'm fine with it. There we go. So there's our little islands. That looks nice. So it's just the water, I think, now that I need to decorate. So let's do some water stuff. Let's go with some reeds. And I can use these ones because I don't need to worry about the traversable areas. I don't need to actually do too much of this really, because the water isn't, now that I've got that island in, the water's not as in your face as it was before. So it's not such a big area to try and decorate anyway. So it's fine. But I will just do a little bit like this. There we go. Yeah, I think a little bit around the bottom there. Okay, how are we looking? That's looking really nice actually. And then I think I'll just go with some of the lilies because they always look good. I'm always tempted to try these giant ones, but yeah, they're just a little bit too tropical, I think. So I'll stick with the normal ones. Let's have a look. Where are they going to work? A little bit over here. One or two over here in the shallows. A little bit around here. Bit there. Definitely some over here. Okay, beautiful. How are we doing? I'm really happy with that. I think let's just make sure, yep, they can go over there. Apparently they can jump over onto those rocks there. Blimey, that's a big jump if they do that. Oh, they can climb these trees as well. I didn't realise that. That's interesting. I don't think they can climb the monkey puzzles, can they? No. Good. You wouldn't want to climb a monkey puzzle tree anyway. It'd cut you to pieces. Cool. Okay. So, as far as the habitat goes, I think we're done. I think that is one of my favourite ones that I've done so far. I have to say, I'm really happy with how that's turned out. Let me know what you think. But we're not done yet. We've got this area here to fill in, which I think I need to do with some soil. So let's get our giant soil. So it needs to be just below that level. Not sure what I'm going to plant in here yet, but I will think of something. I'll have to have a look at it from a distance, but I don't think I want trees. Let's have a look, because I don't want to spoil the view as you come along here. I do want you to be able to see all of this in the distance. So yeah, probably just some shrubs, or oh, do you know what? I've had a thought. I might try and be creative with something, but I do need to do something along the back here. So I think what I might do here is some of this lovely rustic stone. Or actually, this is quite a nice one. Let's have a look. How does this look? If I can position this correctly. That looks good to me. I don't think that's going to show through anywhere. Hopefully I can kind of make this run all the way along the back. It's another one of these little fiddly jobs, isn't it? But I think ultimately it will be worth it. So yeah, what I'm thinking is I'll try and put some flowers in here, but maybe try and be creative and make my own flower or something. Not sure quite how I'll do that, but it's a thought, isn't it? It's always tricky to keep these looking really consistent, which obviously it's not, but it doesn't need to be 100% consistent. But I think it will make a nice backdrop for whatever I end up doing in front of it. Okay, we're nearly at the end. So I haven't actually given much thought to what I'm going to do next in the zoo. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to have a look at where I'm going to go and then figure out what animal will fit in. Of course, I've got my I have got giraffe to try and put in because they're sitting in the trading centre at the moment, waiting for a home. So it might be nice to actually get the giraffes done. Maybe I could do like a little savannah type area for them. Okay, I think we're just about there. Now let's just see if I can edge these as well in this direction. I think something like that. That looks kind of cool. Let's just see if I can bring this to this end as well. Okay, that's gone all over the place, but never mind, we'll get it. We'll get it. No, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just start with this one. That's probably the easiest thing to do, actually. Okay, let's angle that to match the steps. Okay, how does that look? Oh, not good is how that looks. Let's budge that over. There we go, that's better. Great, so we've got a little flower bed there. So my thinking was that I would try and create somehow my own little flower. I don't know quite what I mean by that, I'll be honest. I was just wondering whether I could sort of combine things together. Or even, actually, I'll tell you what, maybe a bush. Maybe get something like a bramble bush. Let's try this. Let's try a bramble bush. And then back into here. So I don't know if it's possible to get a bramble bush that that you add a load of flowers to. Whoops. Okay. This might work. I'll tell you what, you might not even need the bush in the middle, but I don't know. I'll go for it. Let's tell you what, I should have angle snapped that. Let's just try that again. I have no idea if this is going to work. I'm just trying things out, really. A bit of experimentation. And then I guess oh well, that's really not worked. Hang on, let's highlight those. Okay, well we're sort of getting somewhere, aren't we? I mean, it looks interesting. I don't know. It needs something. It needs something sort of like that. And then I guess bring that around to the other side. I'm not convinced by this, I'll be honest. No, it's a nice idea, but it's not quite working, I'll be honest. Hang on, let's just get rid of, oops, let's just get rid of them. No, nice idea, but just not quite what I was trying to achieve. I mean, there's always the option of doing like a flower bed like this. Or kind of filling it with this kind of thing. Something like that. Let's just see, shall we? Let's see if I can do something clever here. Right, let's see if this works. Don't know, it might look good, it might not. I might need to put a few little sort of dot plants through it as well to highlight something, give it a bit of height. Yeah, actually that's doing okay. I don't mind this so far. That's good. It's a nice little flower bed, isn't it? That's what you want. I don't want to hide the wall that I put at the back, and then I can probably get away with a couple of nice palms like this. And it probably doesn't need anything more than that, to be honest. Yeah, I like that. It's nice and simple, that. And then people come up here and get their view. Excellent. So I will just put on a couple of these vista points up here, just to make sure people actually come up to the right spot to watch them. something like that. I really should put some education points around as well. Right, I'm going to go with some volcanic rock now to try and cover up this entrance. I don't mind the door kind of being on display a little bit. But somehow I do want to hide the rest of this, including that. So I probably need, really, I probably need to do something like that. It's a shame because, you know, it does mean that people are going to be walking through the rocks, but I've done that before and I was okay with it. So do you know what? I'm going to be okay with it again. It's kind of leading you into the area if I manage to get this looking right. Let's have a look as you come through there. Yeah, I think that's going to be okay. So I'm probably going to have to hide most of this as well, all the way around to there. Obviously, I don't really care what it looks like around the back or underneath because people, you know, the staff members will just walk through it, so it's not a problem. But I want it looking good from the front. Right, let's come down to the gate here. Let's get a rock in place. So you just got a little hole where the gate comes through. I don't mind that. And then the rest of this I can just kind of build it up and blend it into the back here. Let's get a few smaller bits in as well. So yeah, hopefully this will just blend the two areas together nicely. Yeah, I'll probably just have to bring them in like this at the back here. That's fine. Down behind the palm tree. I'll keep going with these big rocks and then I'll detail it with the smaller ones. Okay, that's good. And then let's get some of these smaller ones, plug in some of these little gaps. And then I'll do a little bit of foliage ultimately on here as well. It doesn't need a lot more than that really, does it? And then it just kind of blends them together. I'll tell you what I might just do. I might just get these and just blend them together a bit. So you do really get that blending of the two areas coming together. I think that works because then, yeah, as you come around the corner there, it slowly becomes just volcanic rock. Let's just get a couple more bits like that. Yep, I think that works for me. Nice. So yeah, a little bit of foliage I think on there. Actually, I'll tell you what, it just needs a couple of these really, doesn't it? Let's get one of these big ones right on the corner there, and then one of these, or maybe a couple of these. Because we didn't really go heavy on the foliage elsewhere, so there's no need to do it here either. I think just those monkey puzzles will just sort of draw you in. I think that's actually too big. I think there was a smaller one, wasn't there? Or is it a bushy one? Actually, no. I'll tell you what. Let's just go with this one then, because these. No, hang on. I've got two of them there already. What are the other ones? Oh, it's a really big bushy one, isn't it? I wonder if I could bring that down at all. No. Do you know what? Let's do that. Let's just leave that, and then let's go quickly with. We are at the end of the episode, but let's just get let's just get a couple of these dead trees in over here. Right, let's get that one in. Let's get one of these ones up here. And then I'm just going to get a fallen one. Let's get one of these nice big ones. Let's put that kind of fallen over there. That's nice. And then I think the only real foliage that I put on the rocks were these ones, so I could just get a couple of these here and there. So I don't think it really needs much more, because it is just an introduction into the main area. I just need one little rock actually, just in this gap here, because that rock is floating a little bit too much there. And I think that is pretty much going to do it. So let's just get a few benches in actually up here. So lighting is the only other thing that I haven't done. So I may do some lighting at some point. But first, let's just get a couple of nice benches put in. With a couple of bins. Give somewhere to sit down. And that's basically it. So yeah, lighting will be the last thing to do, but I'll do that in the next episode. There's not really going to be much, to be honest. Let's think about it, because I've already done a bit of lighting around the mine entrances. So actually, do you know what? It doesn't really need more than that, does it? I think it's fine. You've got a bit of lighting behind you on the main path there, but actually the habitat itself really doesn't need any. So I think I'm just going to leave the lighting. I don't think I need to do anything. I might dot a couple around. But what was it I put in the in here? Yes, I had these little firelights, didn't I? These little things. There you go. Let's get some of these, because I liked these. I thought these looked good. I think they'll look particularly good around the bridges. Something like this. Yeah, that looks nice, doesn't it? Just to have a few of these dotted around. I think that's probably all it needs. Maybe just one over there by the water. And there we go. Excellent. Well, I have to say I am very happy with how this has all turned out. I wasn't sure when I started doing the whole sort of abandoned mine thing, but I think I've done all right. What do you think? Do you like what I've done? I've just realised you can see the tree in there. Look at that. The tree is growing right up through there. Okay, I can do that. I can work on that. No, I can't, because I can't select the black. I can't quite. Hang on. Can I select that bit? Yes. I'm just going to see if I can just bring that forward. There you go. So that's a slightly smaller mine entrance. That looks better, doesn't it? There we go. Now we're done. Finishing touches. Yeah, let me know what you think. Do you like what I've done with the idea of the abandoned mine? And I mean, the gorillas seem to enjoy it. So yeah, any thoughts, comments, suggestions, anything at all? Please do let me know down in the comments. And please do hit the like button if you've enjoyed the episode, and if you want to support the channel, if you are having fun watching this series. And if you've got any thoughts on other animals that you want me to do, please do let me know. I have no idea what I'm doing next. I'll probably come into these areas, I think, next and do something, but I don't really know what. I don't think I'm going to get more recording done today, because I've got some other household chores to go and do. So that'll probably be it for now, but hopefully by the time this goes out, I will be recording some more. We shall see. So thank you very much, and hopefully I'll see you very soon. Until then, do take care. Bye for now.